Genesis 50 is the final chapter of Genesis, and it closes the book with mourning, forgiveness, and faith in God's promises. When Jacob died, Joseph fell on his father's face, wept over him, and kissed him. Joseph commanded the physicians to embalm his father, and 40 days were required for the process. The Egyptians mourned for Jacob 70 days, an honor usually reserved for Pharaoh himself. Joseph then asked Pharaoh's court for permission to bury his father in Canaan, as Jacob had made him swear. Pharaoh agreed, and Joseph went up to bury his father, accompanied by all Pharaoh's officials, elders, and servants, a great company. His brothers went with him, as well as chariots and horsemen, making it a very great procession. When they came to the threshing floor of Atad on the other side of the Jordan, they mourned with great and solemn lamentation for 7 days. The Canaanites who saw it said, "This is a grievous mourning for the Egyptians." Jacob was buried in the cave of Machpelah, near Mamre, the burial place of Abraham and Isaac. After the burial, Joseph and his brothers returned to Egypt. But Joseph's brothers grew fearful. They said, "Perhaps Joseph will hate us and repay us for all the evil we did to him." They sent a message to Joseph saying, "Your father gave this command before he died. Say to Joseph, please forgive the transgression of your brothers and their sin, because they did evil to you. Now please forgive the transgression of the servants of the God of your father." When Joseph heard these words, he wept. His brothers fell down before him and said, "Behold, we are your servants." But Joseph reassured them, "Do not fear, for am I in the place of God? You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good, to bring it about that many people should be kept alive as they are today. So do not fear, I will provide for you and your little ones." He comforted them and spoke kindly to them. Joseph remained in Egypt, he and his father's household. He lived 110 years and saw Ephraim's children to the 3rd generation. The children of Machir, Manasseh's son, were counted as his own. At the end of his life, Joseph said to his brothers, "I am about to die, but God will surely visit you and bring you up out of this land, to the land that he swore to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob." He made the sons of Israel swear an oath, saying, "God will surely visit you, and you shall carry up my bones from here." Joseph died at 110 years old. He was embalmed and placed in a coffin in Egypt, awaiting the day when God would fulfill his promise and bring Israel home. Genesis 50 closes the book of beginnings with both tears and hope. It reminds us that though people may intend evil, God works through it to bring about salvation. The story does not end in Egypt forever. God's covenant promise remains alive, awaiting his appointed time. Next comes the book of Exodus, where God raises up Moses, delivers his people from bondage, and reveals himself as the God who saves with mighty power and faithfulness.